Well, I've never been chill in my life, and I'm not going to be right now.
Not
Alexis
starting today.
Dude, this is insane. We are sitting at number 5 for top comedy podcasts in the entire United States.
It's so exciting.
It is, and I'm freaking out still.
I know.
I'm not a person that will act like I've been there before because I haven't been here, and I just want to say thank you, truly, to our listeners.
Yes, you guys are the best.
Yes.
And does this mean we can pop some champagne today at work?
Oh,
I mean, I'm just saying.
Well, I mean, knowing you, it's going to be the White Claw that's been sitting at your desk
Well,
for
I'll
3
shake
months.
it so it does explode. Like a bottle.
Because we fancy like that. Okay. Well, hey, thanks for being here. Let's get the full show started right now.
Brooke, I know your son's birthday is coming up this weekend, and
God.
you've basically done nothing for it. I do know that.
Why do you give me anxiety? It's like, why did I have children in January? It's the worst. I mean,
It's
I
their
tried.
fault.
I
Yeah.
did. I tried so hard to have some summer babies. You don't understand what it's like to go from the holidays straight into more birthdays.
Oh, I didn't think of
Oh,
that.
it is exhausting. He doesn't even know what to ask for.
It's Brooke
'Cause
and
he-
Jeffrey in the morning.
Sorry, Jeff. I didn't know you had more to say.
Okay, well,
I'm just like really in my head about this.
But
Morning, guys.
I know it's your kid's birthday, but don't you think you should spend a tiny amount of energy focusing on your hot, sexy husband, Michael?
Ooh, wait a minute.
His words, not mine. It's on his Facebook. Brooke's hot,
Facebook.
sexy
He
husband.
also has a birthday soon, right?
But he is hot and sexy.
I-
I am like so into him right
Okay,
now.
I only bring it up because
Yeah.
a new study came out that found over 70% of American men feel stuck on Valentine's Day, pretending that they're thrilled about gifts that don't hit the mark.
Okay.
So that's my question to you this
Yeah.
morning, Brooke. Has your husband ever faked it on Valentine's?
I like the question.
Well, we don't do gifts on Valentine's Day. We do like a date night,
Okay.
You guys don't do actual gifts. Dinner is the gift. The experience is the gift.
not necessarily dinner. We have done all
Oh,
sorts
you
of
don't
things.
know? Okay.
Concerts, we've done
The
axe
experience.
throwing, we've done rock climbing thing one year.
Okay.
Sounds like a
Yeah.
Wow.
Okay, he definitely faked it on that one.
Yeah.
this is awesome. So romantic.
Oh, I'm paying too? Thank you for the opportunity.
Chalk.
Yeah, whatever you want to tell yourself, that's fine, Brooke. But maybe this Valentine's Day you could put a little effort into something that he would actually like.
Okay.
And right now, one of the more unique gifts for men out there is beef jerky and bacon bouquets.
I've seen those.
And I know that will probably make Michael need to take more of his heart medication, but it could be worth it for the
No.
romance.
He would talk about how he has high cholesterol and
Yep,
he can't
yep.
eat that, and then I would end up eating it.
Yeah, I'm just saying, and I know Jose and Alexis agree with me,
Yeah.
that maybe you should spice things up this Valentine's and
Yeah.
bring the dog shock collar home with you.
I did not agree to
Not
that.
a bad idea,
Let's
Jeffrey.
make this a
Wash it.
Cupid's Day to remember. Jake, you know what to do.
Oh, I do.
Give us that thing and get it ready.
Okay. On this day, back in 1929, a spinach-chomping sailor named Popeye waddled onto our TV screens for the very first time.
Hey.
Hey, Popeye.
With one wonky eye, a bad smoking habit, and a stuttering catchphrase that nobody understood,
Oh, that's right.
Brooke was instantly in love.
You know I love those skinny men.
Love raw spinach.
With that one eye open.
Of course, this wasn't the last animated cartoon character that Brooke got the hots for. So today, at the risk of igniting Brooke's strange and unrelenting libido,
This is all about Brooke today.
we're
Wow.
taking a look back at the most iconic animated shows of all time during a special animated Got Brooke Titillated edition of 20 of 20.
I need to take my jacket off. I'm getting hot in
Take your
here.
Lipitor. All right, here's how it works. You give me a number 1 through 20. I'll tell you about a popular cartoon TV series. You just have to say what decade it started
Oh,
in.
wow.
First came out, okay? Stay in the game.
Okay.
We'll start with the woman whose mom's new boyfriend looks a lot like Bluto from the Popeyes cartoons.
Oh,
Big
yeah.
and beefy.
That's Alexis.
I don't know who that is, and I don't want to know. I don't want to know.
Alexis, how about a number 1 through 20, please?
3.
Number 3. Alexis, your animated series is The Simpsons. What decade did it debut on television?
Oh, no. I have no idea. Hasn't it been around for forever?
It has.
But like 60s forever, 70s forever, 80s. Everything seems like forever to me that's before the 90s.
I'm just so young and naive.
Let's go the 70s, because why not?
Alexis said The Simpsons came out in the 70s.
No.
Too old
God.
or too new?
That's way old.
Too new. Yeah. Alexis, The Simpsons came out in 1989, so I'm taking the 80s as the
I
correct
think it's on
answer
the
there.
fringe.
Yeah, it
Like,
is.
It got popular in the 90s.
All right, we're out. We're not out.
Too
Alexis
younger,
is out
too
after
early.
her
Good
70s
Lord.
Simpsons guess. Let's go over to Brooke. Brooke, a number 1 through 20, please.
Let's go 17.
17. Brooke, your animated series is a futuristic family with flying cars, robot maids, and space-age shenanigans.
Yep.
The Jetsons.
The Jetsons.
Name that decade.
George Jetson. I'm his boy Elroy.
Did you have the hots for both of them, too?
Jane, his wife. No, but I did like Rosie a lot. Everybody loved
Rosie the
Rosie.
robot?
Yeah, she was awesome.
Oh.
I'm going to say that was definitely an 80s show.
Brooke said the Jetsons came out in the 80s. That is
Earlier.
Really?
incorrect.
70s.
It was the 1960s, 1962.
Yeah, it's super old.
Because
Very
they,
futuristic.
they thought like the year 2000 would
Yeah.
be like that.
For sure.
I mean,
People in
we
the past are
always
so
have.
dumb.
Yeah.
Jose, it's your turn.
Okay.
A number, please.
Number 12.
Number 12.
Hawks.
Jose, your animated TV show is Family Guy.
Oh.
A dysfunctional family's outrageous antics in Quahog. Please give me the decade of its debut.
Okay, so I'm a
tricky.
big Family Guy fan, and Family Guy came out, had one season, not even the full season, got canceled. Then it came back.
And it got canceled again.
No, and it finally found its success. Or it may actually
I
have
think it got
gotten
canceled
a second
after
time.
season 3.
Oh,
Yeah.
really?
Yeah.
And then it finally made its third debut.
I want to go off of their clothing to like be able to decipher when, but they wear the same clothes
Yeah.
in every single episode.
doesn't help.
I'm going to go
Right.
with 90s because of the cancellation debacle.
Okay, Jose went with the 90s. That is correct. Family
okay.
Guy came out in 1999.
Wow.
Oh, it was on the fringe.
Right
I
there.
knew it.
Jeff, I agree about the clothing. Characters should wear like the New Year's glasses, so it
Yeah.
says what year it is.
Give us a hint.
That would have helped with The Simpsons if they were dressed from the 70s.
Just bell bottoms.
Yeah.
Homer Simpson.
Jose got that right. We're over to
Fringe
Jeffrey
vest.
now. I need a number.
Number 6.
Number 6. Jeffrey, your animated show is Avatar: The Last Airbender. A young Avatar mastering the elements to bring peace to the world. What decade did that come out?
Okay, I want to say, because I actually watched this show in college, and I think it came out in like the 2000s.
Jeffrey said the 2000s. That is correct,
Yay!
Jeff. 2005 is when Avatar: The Last
20
Airbender
years
came
ago.
out.
That's crazy.
That is, yeah.
We're on to the next round. Jose and Jeff, you're the only ones left. Jose, I'm making this sudden death.
Oh.
No.
You get this right, you win. You get it wrong, Jeffrey wins.
Oh, okay.
Give me a
It's
number.
not my sudden death.
No.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm going to go with 4.
Number 4. Jose, your animated show is Scooby-Doo, Where Are You? It's a mystery-solving Great Dane and his quirky gang of friends.
What we were just talking about was the theme and what they wear, and that is a
know.
very 70s floral hippie vibe.
It's the only one that gives you that, right?
But very young kids. In the late 60s, the young whippersnappers, the hippies coming up, were starting to wear that crap. So the animator may say,
60s were
I'm
different.
animating 20-year-olds. They're going to be wearing the young... I'm going to say 60s. There's logic in my head.
Jose said Scooby-Doo, Where Are You? Came out in the 1960s. That is... That's correct, Jose. Right on the
Good
fringe.
job, Jose.
1969. Jose has won
nice.
today's edition of 20 of 20.
I know my cartoons, guys.
So Jose gets to choose who gets shocked while singing Eye of the Tiger by Survivor.
We got to go Alexis for disrespecting The Simpsons.
It's the eye of the tiger. It's the thrill of the fight.
Yeah.
Rising up to the challenge of our rival.
that should be your karaoke
That was
go-to.
actually really
That was
good.
good, actually.
Do you want me to keep going?
No,
Let's
that's fine.
let's call it quit when we're ahead. That's your shock collar question of the day. Phone tap's coming up in just a few minutes.
Brooke and Jeffrey in the morning.
How addicted are Gen Z to texting? It's Brooke and Jeffrey in the morning. There was a recent poll
Update on the poll.
that found
that in a while.
40% of Gen Z employees are more comfortable communicating over text than face-to-face.
Yeah.
And we've talked about that before. That's not exactly surprising. But maybe this one is. 48% of Gen Z prefer to text even if they're sitting directly next to the person.
What?
Oh, yeah. I text Ashley all day.
I
You
can see
do?
it,
Yeah.
Well,
Wait,
you guys
about
are
us?
So,
Yeah, she
No.
does.
Just everything. Like, hey, you want to go to Starbucks? I text it to her next to me.
But you also say it out loud because I hear you. Why
She
do
doesn't want you to
both?
hear
It's
it.
both.
Behind your back.
Apparently, it's just more convenient that way to text it rather than to speak it.
Yeah.
And 74% admit they take less trips to the break room or to the elevator because they don't know what to say to coworkers if they see them
I
there.
will say, like, I'm the
too.
most talkative, happy-go-lucky guy, but sometimes you're on the way and you make eye contact down the hall, and I'm like, I just wanted to get coffee. Like, now I gotta think.
I use the
about it.
microwave in the other room so that
Yeah.
nobody's in there to talk to me.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
smart, actually.
Do you want to practice small talk
No.
sometime? No. Get better at it?
And it goes against everything inside of their being. So what does
Yeah.
this mean? Experts say office water cooler talk may be dying out.
Oh, no.
Wait, is that
That's
the
where all the
one?
tea used to be spilled.
Is that the one guy that was upset about that?
Exactly. I will say, I do feel like sometimes we gang up on Gen Z, though, on this show, and we need to give them a break.
Oh, all right.
Alexis,
I mean,
text all of your friends and send them a meme saying that we're sorry for it. So I do like the crying James Vanderbeek one.
Wait,
That's out of
sorry, I
style.
didn't hear you. I was texting Ashley.
You know what? Forget it.
She's like, Brooke's onto us.
At least text your friends that Laser Stories is coming up right after
Okay.
this. Okay. It's the radio segment that's in a bidding war right now on eBay to buy hair clippings from Guy Fieri's goatee. And the bidding has gone all the way up to $1.30.
Dang.
Oh,
Bid on my flavor saver.
oh my God.
Gross. Oh my God, when you say it like that.
Just sprinkle it on your fries for a little bit of extra. Beautiful. It's Laser Stories, a segment where we read news stories around the globe just like everyone else does, except we've got a laser. Those other flame shamers just don't. This first laser story is out of France. A few years ago, 53-year-old woman matched with a guy online,
Oh no.
and that guy was none other than Brad Pitt.
Wow.
Wow, how lucky.
Wow. God, I love when I find Brad Pitt online.
I
Super
always
lucky.
swipe left. I'm
Yeah.
like, Brad.
Don't be so needy.
Yeah, you're so thirsty.
Now you're going to be surprised to find this out, but
What?
it was a scam.
No way.
And
God, I thought she was going to date George Clooney next.
yeah, at first, the scammer pretended to be Brad's mom.
Ugh, it's so sad.
And said the
The
lady
mom?
from France was exactly the woman that her son needed.
Oh, this is so sad. That
Yeah.
someone could actually
But
believe this.
if Jeffrey ever got that famous, his mom would definitely actually do
Yeah,
Oh,
this.
yeah. My son
So-
is Jeffrey DeBow.
Yeah.
The victim then received messages and AI photos from fake Brad
Oh,
for
bummer.
a year and a half, like poems and even a marriage proposal.
Yikes.
No.
And then the scammer started asking for money by saying that he'd send her luxury handbags if she paid for the customs bill. Which is a good deal.
I mean, I guess, but like if it's Brad Pitt, why would he even?
Well, he's a feminist. He wants to make sure that,
Yeah.
you know,
Times are tough for
everything's
celebs,
equal.
too.
Yeah.
Got it. You
Yeah.
pay your half, then girl. Okay, I'll get you the virgin.
Yeah, I love a good working woman.
Unfortunately, that plan didn't quite work, so fake Brad tried a different angle and claimed he was hospitalized with kidney cancer.
And like a quick Google search would show you he is not.
I know.
Well, no, Brad would want to keep that
under.
under wraps.
Oh, is that it?
That's
Jeff?
not public information
That's
you
why he
necessarily
can't
want
tell
out
his
there.
insurance company.
Yeah.
And he can't get his medical bills paid.
And he sent her photos of him in the hospital for photo proof.
Oh no, these are so bad.
Very
guys.
realistic
Look.
looking photos that don't look photoshopped at all.
I mean, they're different shades of blue.
It is literally, it looks like someone went in and drew a ventilator in clip art.
Although I'm not gonna lie, this is a good idea for getting out of work one day.
Yeah,
Some AI
maybe
hospital
one day.
pics.
Not 9 pics though, maybe just 1 pic.
Yeah.
Apparently, he needed money for treatment because his bank accounts were frozen due to his divorce from Angelina Jolie.
Oh, yeah, there's 100 million in there. I just can't touch it.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
then the woman even received emails from a fake doctor that said Brad was fighting for his life.
This gets sadder and sadder.
This is so elaborate.
And the whole time she just hates Angelina Jolie for no reason at all.
Yeah.
So she transferred money to a Turkish account.
No.
Oh,
In the end,
gosh.
she was scammed out of $850,000.
I thought it was 850 total.
$850
You didn't
grand.
see it, did you?
Please tell me they caught the guy and he's in jail for life.
Unclear if the scammer was ever caught, but the French police say if you're thinking that Brad Pitt is really on a normal dating app and he needs your money, he's probably not him. Sorry.
Is she gonna go fund me? No one's gonna donate.
Yeah.
Sorry, but
This next laser story is out of England. An Italian restaurant just added a Hawaiian pizza to their menu, but the owners hate pineapple. So they decided to charge more for it.
What?
well, most places do, right?
To punish people who order Hawaiian pizza? Is that why?
Oh, that's what you mean.
For example, their pepperoni costs $15.
Okay.
But their Hawaiian pizza with ham and pineapple will run you just over $120.
No way! What?
They dare you to order it.
That's
Oh my-
pretty funny.
That's such a flex. Imagine somebody
I
walks
know,
by and you have that.
But it's going to be the opposite where it makes people feel like it's popular.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
It's in high demand, so they got to charge a
Yeah.
So
lot.
it's, yeah.
Their delivery menu says, yeah, for a ton of money you can have it. And they say to pair it with champagne since you're already going to be splurging.
Well,
Okay, pineapple and champagne, Brooke.
actually sounds pretty good to me. I mean, honestly.
CNN spoke to them, and at that point, no one had ordered it yet, but it's drummed up a ton of publicity for their restaurant, and they say there's a chance they'll keep it on the menu and lower the price.
Dude, all they have to do is pair it with ranch. That's what I pair it with. It is so good.
Everything's good with
Hawaiian
ranch.
pizza dipped in ranch will change you.
I can see that.
I'm
The
just
savory and
saying.
the sweet.
There's also a chance that they might raise the price even more.
Yeah,
So,
side of ranch, $50.
stay tuned. This next laser story is out of Michigan. A 25-year-old woman named Emily Hickox ended up with a pair of Detroit Lions tickets after her family's gift exchange on Christmas.
That's cool.
Amazing.
But because it was a white elephant exchange, her dad went in and stole the tickets from her.
Oh my God!
Dude, white elephant gift exchange are so brutal.
Yeah.
So what was Emily left with? Some dumb old scratch lottery tickets.
Oh no.
$500,000 later, Emily was rich.
She walks into the game right in front of her dad to block him.
Suck it, Dad.
Yeah.
That's right.
She's in a suite while he's at his seats at the game.
She won the grand prize from the scratch ticket and was just standing there completely speechless.
I feel like I wouldn't even trust it. I think it's fake. You know those fake ones you can buy and
You'd
prank
throw it
people?
away?
I feel like I'd still throw a winner away.
Well, actually, the story is she thought it was only 50 grand, but then when she checked online, found out it was $500,000.
Oh my God.
So how will she use her winnings? She said she's going to buy a new car, invest, and possibly share with her family. Possibly.
Well, family except for Dad.
Yeah.
She added that even though she's only 25 years old, she might retire before her father does.
Well, maybe.
Yeah.
Who knows what she does with
Yeah.
it?
This next laser story is out of Career World.
Hey.
The
Fun.
best job of 2025, according to a new report, is failing radio host?
Hey, we made it.
Wow.
Oh, wait, sorry, I had the paper upside down.
Oh,
okay.
at the bottom.
Success.
There we go.
Okay.
Okay, that's better.
Yeah.
It's veterinarian.
Yeah.
Yeah, according to the research, it's all thanks to Gen Z and millennial pet parents splurging so much on their dogs and cats.
Part of the reason.
Friends of that, and I don't know that they're the nicest customers, but yeah.
Yeah, but they're keeping them in business.
Yeah, that's true.
They found that the younger generations are raising fur babies instead of human babies because they just can't afford those.
Oh, yeah.
And that's all led to a boom in the vet business.
Whoa.
So, for the first time ever, veterinarians topped this list. A median annual salary for the career is $140K.
Ooh.
Dang.
Looks like your roommate is
It's rich.
Well, no, she's got student loans. You don't forget the lot of school they do. Yeah.
She won't
All
do
right.
that for a
In
while.
10 years, looks like she's
Yes.
buying drinks. Yeah.
It is good job security, too. So, a lot of good things with that career. I know one guy who loves to hear that news. 'Cause he goes to the vet every month for a top-to-bottom physical.
Okay. I don't think he.
Not because he needs it. He just likes it.
All right.
Probably a little bit too much.
Yeah.
And that's how means Laser Stories has come to an end for the day. We'll do it again, same time on Monday.
Brooke and Jeffrey in the morning.
Certain things in life you can just never forgive. Like when my grandpa passed away, and in his will, he left me his private villa in Mallorca.
What?
You kidding me?
Oh, that's your least favorite villa.
Yeah, that place only has 3 ocean-facing balconies and 1 valet.
Only one?
Yeah, like what's even the point?
You have multiple cars.
Gross. Don't ever invite us there.
Absolutely not. Unforgivable. But shockingly, that's not the worst thing someone was left by a past relative. Because a new survey asked people for the strangest things they ever found written in someone's will.
It's hard to imagine it gets worse than that, Jeff.
Believe it. You're going to hear it coming up right after this. Working with Brooke every day has been a really good reminder that it's never too early to start making your will.
What?
It's Brooke and Jeffrey in the morning.
Why would I remind you? I'm not close to death, Jeff.
I'm confused but already insulted for you.
Love that young spirit you got, Brooke. Because I read hers, and Alexis, good news, you're getting a lot of her swamp beaver and muskrat pelts. So you enjoy that.
Okay.
But that's
Change wills.
it's the great thing about wills is you can write down pretty much whatever you want in there.
That's true.
Anything you want to happen after you pass, and they kind of have to do it.
You're right.
It's great.
Legally
Jeff,
bound.
slap yourself in the face.
I don't want your pelts.
And sometimes the requests can get real weird, which is why a recent survey asked lawyers to share the strangest things they remember somebody putting down in their will.
Wow.
Like this one lady wanted her small dog to be buried with her.
Oh,
And
wait,
if the
was
dog,
was-
happened to be alive when the lady passed, she wanted the dog put down in order to join her.
Jeff,
What?
that is starting with the saddest thing.
Yeah.
Brooke, you have the
Why?
same clause in yours with your husband, so don't act like it's weird.
If that dog was only 3 years old, I swear on my life.
I know it's a
Yeah.
puppy.
One person listed their funeral wishes in their will, saying they want to be buried in a coffin which has been spring-loaded in such a way that opening the coffin decades later would cause alarm to any future archaeologists.
You know what? I like that.
That's a fun one.
Sneaking up on grave robbers even after you're dead.
Yeah.
It's good.
And now, this one wasn't written by a lawyer, but it says, my vindictive grandmother left my aunt $20 as a grim reminder of the $20 that my aunt stole out of her purse one time.
Dude, those are the type of grudges my mom holds.
Yes, never let it go.
Yeah.
If you're just joining us, we're looking at a survey that asks people to share the weirdest things that people have ever put down in their wills. This one says, one of my clients left their child a giant Furby collection consisting of 90 different Furby models from the late 90s.
Creepy.
They were convinced the dolls would slowly increase in value over time and be worth a fortune.
Yeah.
And they never did.
This was back in 2011.
Yeah, and he's still got a storage unit full of them. Like, what do I do with this?
Just toss those in the trash.
Yeah.
Another one says, I had a client who wanted her ashes spread inside of the fish tank at a specific Chinese restaurant in downtown Denver where she had met her first husband.
Wow, and a Chinese.
I appreciate it wasn't the last husband.
Yeah. Imagine walking in for food and they're like, oh, we have a 10-minute wait. There's a family by the fishbowl.
I think that you just kind of do it on the side, on the
There'd be a
slide,
whole
man.
procession with
No.
everyone,
I
the
don't
whole
think so.
staff's involved.
My dad has told me multiple times that he wants some of his ashes put down the toilet because that's where he spends most of his time, is in the bathroom, and he feels like it's appropriate.
That is sweet.
I like that.
Also, his grandpa name is Poopy, so it all works out.
Brooke, I don't want to go to that funeral.
God, the more I learn about Brooke's family.
No more details.
Jeez. Another says, I'm not a lawyer, but my grandfather saved his kidney stone just so he could leave it to my cousin after death. They never really got along.
So I would like the cousin. I guess it would have been weirder if the cousin wanted it.
Yeah. Dude, I can finally finish that necklace I was making. A kidney stone necklace. Sick.
From different members of the family. Actually,
It's a family heirloom.
I kind of
Who
like
needs
it.
puka shells when you got kidney
Ew.
stones?
If you've survived this far into the segment and you need a reminder, we found this survey which asks people to share the weirdest things people ever put down in their wills. This one says, my favorite one ever was a wealthy man who left the bulk of his multi-million-dollar estate to whatever Toronto area woman had the most children at the time of his passing.
Awesome. I love this.
It says, I recall the winner had 10 kids,
Yikes.
and afterwards they actually moved into his mansion.
That's
so cool.
That's actually amazing.
Yeah.
If I ever make it rich, I want to do something like that.
And this one says, my grandpa left each of his 12 grandkids one Toblerone chocolate bar, which he had purchased on a trip he took to Switzerland back in 1993. He'd been storing them in his attic for over 25 years. and decided we should eat them.
That's really a cute idea.
Or he's trying to kill you so you can join him.
Just the chalkiest, driest bars of chocolate you've
I know,
ever
but you're
eaten.
crying while you eat it.
Yeah.
It's like
The
still
tears moisten them back
It's
up.
a family bonding experience.
Yeah, there's a few more here from the Wills. One says, somebody wanted to leave their sibling the entire contents of their kitchen trash can at the time of their passing.
I guess they didn't get along very well.
They never took the trash out.
I couldn't tell if it was meant as a joke or if they just really hated them.
Yeah, I'm going to go with really hated them.
It seems to be a really common thread. I didn't realize that wills could be used as such like a means of revenge.
See, I come from a family where there isn't wills necessarily because there's never been any money to leave anyone.
Oh, yeah.
So what we've done, like at my grandparents' house, you would just write your name on masking tape and put it on the back of something that you wanted.
Oh, claim
And
it.
you just hope that you're the first masking tape on there. If you're the second, you get second dibs if the other person passes. It's how we got my grandfather's piano.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I
My
just-
mom was the third name, but nobody else wanted to move it.
All
so
right.
Well, there we
Yeah.
go.
And I just imagine Brooke's family wills are so like confusing because it's like, I want my sister, cousin, grandma to get this and my brother, father, daughter to get this.
nothing written down, Jeff. No wills, just masking tape.
Gotcha.
That's all we
I
do.
And finally, this one says, my mom put in her will that if she died under suspicious circumstances, my sister and I were not to be left anything.
What?
She watched a lot of true crime shows and I guess didn't trust us.
One of y'all gonna kill me.
It is the people closest to you you're supposed to
They
watch.
do say that. They do say that.
I bet the kids are hoping she dies of natural causes
Yeah,
then.
those were the weirdest things that people ever put into their
man.
wills. We got your phone tap coming up.
Brooke and Jeffrey in the morning.
Recently, we got an email from a guy who was beside himself when he learned that his buddy still goes to the library to rent DVDs.
Oh, that is not funny.
We're all looking at
That
Brooke.
is not funny.
There
Nothing
were.
about that is funny.
There were a lot of ha-has and hee-hees with mocking tones surrounding it when he learned that.
But you wouldn't believe the choices that they have at
Here
the
we go.
library.
I don't think I would believe them.
Deep catalogs.
He even told us one
Okay.
specific DVD his friend rented that was going to be late. So we took advantage of what was on it and brought back our good friend Clover, ex-British Black Ops, to call him out in your phone tap right now.
It's another phone tap.
Weekday mornings on the 20s.
Hello?
You're late.
What?
I said you're late. Tick
Late?
tock, tick tock.
I think you have the wrong number.
Oh, I believe I have the right number. Is this Andy?
Yeah, it is.
That's you, correct.
Who is this?
The name's Frank, but me mates call me Clover.
Did you say Clover?
Yeah, Clover, 'cause I'm lucky to be alive.
What?
What you clearly haven't figured out yet is that I work at the library you tend to frequent.
You're an employee at the library?
Affirmative. And my system says you rented the DVD Italian Job from us recently, and according to my watch, it's precisely 3 minutes late.
3 minutes? Wait, come on, are you kidding me?
I'm serious as a doorknob.
I don't know what that means, but I plan to return it today.
You say that, and I'd like to believe you. But what I'm wondering is, why are you holding on to it so long? What's the motive?
There's no motive. It's just late.
Conveniently late. Almost like it was planned.
I just haven't watched it yet. I'm going to watch it right
now.
now.
You haven't watched it, but before you were going to return it.
I was always going to return it. I just still need to watch it. Today's my day off.
Look, mate, I've been in this industry for a long time. No one's trawling a video shop for entertainment anymore, not unless their telly's been nicked.
Is that supposed to mean something? I don't even know what that means.
It means, tell me what you're planning.
There's no plan. It's just late. If there's a fine, I'll pay it, okay?
Look at that, huh? If there's a fine, you'll pay it. Suddenly the library users flush with money. Right after renting a heist movie. I wonder how that happened, huh?
So you're saying because I rented the Italian Job, I'm planning my own heist?
Listen, mate, I wasn't always knee-deep in overdue books and dusty encyclopedias. Back in the day, before my so-called retirement, I was involved with spooks, shadows, secret briefcases, all of that, so I can smell a rat from a mile away.
Okay, man. I've never stolen anything in my life.
You're saying you've never stolen anything before?
Never, I promise. I'm saying never.
Well, you're missing out.
What?
Because if you do it right, it's a bloody symphony of chaos. Every note played to perfection.
What are you talking
Like
about?
ghosts in the wind, slipping through locks like whispers, while insurgents are closing from every angle.
Listen, man, I don't know what you're doing with your weird, threatening voice, but I'm
Sorry
gonna...
about that. Just reminiscing for a minute in my head when I was doing recon on a high-profile warlord in Mozambique. Anyway, where were we? Oh, yes, your DVD is now late by 6 minutes. Tick-tock.
Hey, look, I'm coming in. Just get off my back.
Fine, I'll stand down. But your friend Tucker won't. He set you up for this prank phone call, and he says he'll never stand down.
Tucker?
Yeah, Tucker. Or, as my regular voice would call him, Tucker. Because this is actually Jose from the radio show Brooke and Jeffrey in the morning, and we're doing a phone tap on you, man.
No way.
Yeah, your buddy Tucker says he makes fun of you all the time for renting DVDs from the library. You're like the only person he knows that does that.
He does. I really thought the weirdo on the phone thought I was planning a heist.
Sounds like you're looking for some extra muscle for the job. I'm your man.
No.
All right, find me in a ventilation shaft at a library in 30 minutes. I'll be waiting for your signal. The signal is Kookaburra left the hen.
Okay, I'll wear my spandex bodysuit.
Perfect. Oh, don't forget the DVD, though.
Wake up every morning with phone taps. Weekday mornings on the 20s. Brooke and Jeffrey in the morning.
I would say most of our listening audience has never been personally involved in a second date update.
Yeah, that's true.
Well, yeah.
Oh my God, I bet it's like 0.05%.
Yeah.
of
We have
people who
millions
listen.
of listeners.
Most people probably haven't emailed the show and haven't had to speak to our producer, thank God. But
Seriously.
let's say you reach out to us and you get selected to do one of these with us. The bare minimum that we ask is tell us the full story and just pay attention during the call.
Oh, yeah.
Just focus for a few minutes while we try to help you.
You should have to say that, though.
Yeah.
They're wanting to hear these things.
Pretty demanding, Jeff.
You'd think I wouldn't
you're
have to say
pretty
it,
demanding.
but that did not happen today.
No.
And I think maybe it's the first time we've ever had to deal with a situation like this. You're going to hear it in your brand new second date update right after this.
Second date update.
Even though we already have one in our midst, I'm told we are not allowed to say the famous words, "Tell me a joke, funny guy."
What?
Oh, yeah, that's never fun.
Because on the phone, we've got a stand-up comedian.
Hey.
Oh,
Hey,
I like
dance, Jester.
You
I
don't
was trying
say
to
that
think
to
of-
all the stand-up comics that you meet?
I've never uttered that sentence in my life.
We get it all
Tell
the
me
time.
a joke, funny guy.
Yeah,
Well,
tell
not
me a
funny
joke,
guy.
funny guy.
So he's like, you're a comedian, tell me a joke. I'm like, you tell me you work at Subway. I'm not going to be like, make me a sandwich.
Yeah, you would. Yeah, you
Prove it.
would.
I don't know how
Yeah.
it works, but let's ask the actual stand-up comic who's on the phone right now to get a little bit of help. His name is Darren. Darren, welcome to the show.
Hey, how's it going?
Hey.
Hey.
You're hilarious.
Did you like that one? That was my opener.
Oh, that was good.
Yeah. I liked it. I liked it a lot.
Now, Darren, how long have you been doing the stand-up comedy thing? What's your goals?
I've been doing stand-up comedy for about 10 years now.
Oh,
and
good job.
my goal is just to make people laugh. I like to let people just escape from their reality for a little while.
Oh,
you know?
that's
I-
nice.
It's the opposite of our show. We like
Yeah.
to bring people right back down to reality.
Like-minded, brother. Good luck out there, man.
Yeah.
You're actually probably doing better than me. What am I saying?
Yeah, so,
Yeah, who are we calling today?
yeah, you met a girl recently?
Yeah, I actually met her at a stand-up show.
Oh, shocking.
Oh, wow.
There's always girls hanging out at the end of every
Yeah.
comedy show waiting to
Right.
meet the comedian, right? Because there's nothing sexier than a guy or a person that can make you laugh.
Was she a groupie, bro?
I mean, a lot of these girls are kind of on the sleazy side, but this was a classy girl, though, so she was a rare breed.
Oh, wow.
Nice.
What's this classy girl's name?
Erin.
Okay. And so
Oh, Darren and Aaron. Okay.
Oh, that's funny. I didn't think about that.
That makes your celebrity nickname really easy then.
It's Darren.
Yeah, it's Darren. That's great.
So what was it like? Did you strike up conversation first or did she approach you?
Yeah, I had seen her around at a few different shows. but I hadn't really talked to her, and she saw me do my act, and she came up to me and told me I was funny, and
Cool.
that was the first time I actually asked her out, but at that point, she told me she doesn't date comics.
Oh, that's a
right.
smart choice.
Oh.
It is a smart choice.
Yeah.
How did you respond to that?
Well, I told her that's fine because I work construction.
That was good.
Okay.
That was good.
Do you
She
really?
laughed for sure.
Yeah, she thought that was funny. And so I finally, I get her to want to go out with me. And I don't want to take her to a bar, though. You know, I want to take her somewhere nice.
Yeah,
Okay.
Okay.
All
Because that's
right.
almost like just taking her to another comedy club. Comedy clubs are just huge bars.
I think a bar first date is great, but you know,
But
if you
feels
want to
like they
sit
just
through
did
it,
that.
yeah, it's like taking them to work.
Yeah.
You don't want to go to your own workplace.
Okay.
You said somewhere nice. What'd you do?
So I booked this city bus tour.
Oh.
Dude, you
Right?
what?
Just like goes around the city.
Okay.
Oh, like the red buses, the 2-story.
Nice.
Yeah, or they have the ones that can go in the water
duck
too,
one, the water,
the duck
yeah.
ones.
Darren, no offense. I thought you were saying that you were classing it up.
Yeah.
And city bus tour doesn't come to mind when I think
It's a
classy.
double decker. It's got a upper deck.
Oh.
If it's one of the nice
It's a
ones.
British
This is
bus?
a classy bus. This is a very
It's a
classy
classy-
bus.
If
Okay.
it's a double decker,
Why-
then never mind.
That's what I'm imagining.
Why do I
got seat
feel like
warmers.
one of your comedian friends is the tour guide?
Yeah. He keeps pulling the cord.
Uh-huh.
I didn't even know who was doing the jokes. It was just like some guy doing all kinds of corny stuff. And
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
unimpressed.
That's kind of a funny date. Like you get to see the whole city, you
That's
know.
actually a good date idea. Like,
A lot of time to talk and things to talk about.
How was it? How did it go?
it went good. It was going good at first. You know, we're going to all these cool places. We're seeing all these different sites.
Yeah.
But then I thought it would be funny to get off the bus right before it left for the next stop.
Wait, what?
what?
Wait.
Wait,
Huh?
with her you mean? Like, oh, we're going to get off the bus and go get a drink.
No, she was still on the bus.
Oh, brother.
Were you laughing as the bus pulled away with her
This
on
is one
it?
of those when she says she doesn't want to date a comic. This is one of
This
the
is
reasons
why.
why.
Yeah, that's true. You think you're funny, and you're not being funny.
No.
It was kind of funny when I pretended to run after it.
Oh my God.
Oh.
What did her face look like?
What is pretending to
Probably
run?
getting smaller
I
and
don't know,
smaller
but it
as
gives
it
me the
went
ick
away.
imagining it.
She was definitely surprised. And she
Yeah.
had to wait for me, like, at the next stop. And she wasn't thrilled about that.
Did you tell her it was a joke or did you say, oh my
Yeah.
God?
No, I did tell her it was a joke. I
Oh.
thought it was funny, but I ended up having to apologize. I felt bad in the end.
Oh. She didn't laugh?
No, she did not think it was funny at all.
So funny.
Usually when you explain the joke afterwards, they really burst into laughter.
Alexis mentioned the thought of this gave her the ick. Do you think you gave her
No,
the
not
ick?
that. Watching a man chase a bus.
Exactly.
Oh.
Yeah.
Do you think
That-
that gave her the ick, bro?
Are you a gross
Specifically
runner?
that it was so specific.
Yeah.
I don't know if that did it, but I don't usually run, so it could have possibly.
Okay.
You could be like a funny runner. Like,
Like-
I've seen some dudes that I'm like, why are you flailing like that?
Yeah, maybe the unattractive running was
Yeah.
the thing.
Okay.
That's a
Wait.
specific to Alexis thing, though. I
No,
think
it's not.
Maybe.
being a runner.
Since it was a hop on, hop off bus, were you able to get it back on track? Like go take her finally to dinner or a drink?
No, not really. We didn't end up doing anything afterwards.
Oh, did that ruin the vibe?
I was kind of thinking maybe we should have just gone to a bar.
In retrospect.
It's a good idea.
Yeah.
It's your home. It's your safe place.
Yeah.
And also, you're like, at least a second date, I'll do that.
Yeah, okay.
Oh.
But here we are, huh?
Okay.
So that was how it ended?
Yeah, I mean, I liked her. She was nice. She was very smart. She was not like a lot of the other girls in the comedy scene. So
Okay.
How long has it been since you and Aaron hung out?
it's been like 3 weeks now.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
right.
She's not into you.
Have you heard from her at all or seen her at the club? Because it sounds like she was going to the
Or on the
comedy
bus.
club.
On the tour, she's
No.
booking it.
She hasn't been around lately, so I haven't seen her.
Okay.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
All right.
Scared her right out of the entire comedy scene. That's not
Yeah.
good.
Oh, boy.
She used to love to laugh.
Yeah.
Now she's just crying.
Just crying.
She's at home
24/7.
watching horror movies.
Well, maybe we can cheer her up and hopefully get her to agree to another date with you when we come back and do your second date update right after this.
Second date update.
Quick recap if you're just joining us. We got Darren on the phone, who's a stand-up comedian and convinced a girl at one of his shows to go out on a date with him,
Yeah.
even though she said she doesn't date sleazy comics.
He shouldn't say sleazy.
Well, that's implied.
Oh.
So Darren took her on a classy date on a public bus tour.
Yeah.
where they learned about
Hey.
museums and landmarks and bridges, all the sexy stuff.
Technically, it's a private company that runs those, Jeff.
Oh, the tours?
Yes.
Well,
just so you know.
Thank you for that football.
It wasn't a city bus, it was a bus in the
Yes.
city,
Hop
Jeff.
on,
Gotcha.
Yes.
Excuse me. But yeah, it was a hop on, hop off bus, so he thought it'd be funny to hop off without her.
Oh, God.
And now,
Funny.
weeks later, he's still trying to recover and get himself another date. So that's
It
where
is-
we're at.
If people missed the first part, he did meet back up with her that night.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
not like that was the last time he saw her.
Yes.
How are you feeling about that whole revisit of your date there?
Darren?
Darren,
Oh, sorry. What's that?
how are you feeling about that revisit of your date there, Darren?
I thought it was okay. I mean, the part where I got off the bus obviously wasn't the best idea, but overall, I didn't think it was that.
Okay.
Bro, listen, obviously you're a top-tier comedian. The bus thing is hilarious.
Well,
If this girl doesn't have a good sense of humor, do you really want to date her anyways, bro?
That's true. That's a good point.
See, so I got your back. I got
This
your
might
back.
be the problem with the mindset of comedian.
I don't know.
Both of the comedians.
I think we're going to watch a movie and Will Ferrell's going to be chasing after like a city bus one day. We're all going to be like, oh, Darren called this.
yeah.
Oh my God, the new Kevin Hart movie, City Bus Tour? I love that movie.
When we
Darren.
think heartthrob, we think Will Ferrell.
Yeah, well,
Yeah, right? That's a good point.
I don't know.
Us comments, we're not hot. We're just
Yeah.
fun.
Let's just talk to your date, Erin. We'll see if she answers and hopefully get an explanation for why she hasn't talked to you in 3 weeks.
Oh, man.
It's a long time.
Good luck.
Hey,
Well,
good
thanks.
luck to you too,
I
man.
never get
Hey,
wish
you
luck.
guys, it's break a leg.
Oh, that is, I mean,
They say break a leg because you hope to get cast.
'cause you
Cast,
hope
yeah.
to get cast.
It's an acting thing, not
Yeah.
a stand-up
It's
comedy
any
thing.
stage thing.
It could
Okay.
be a stage
Yes,
thing. I mean,
it's
he
a
could apply-
stage thing.
If he's auditioning for SNL, then it's break a leg.
All right. Well, we're going to break a body part and we're going to
Oh, there you go,
we're
Jeff.
going to call Erin here. Here we go.
We're going to be politically correct.
Hello,
Hey, is this Erin?
this is she.
Hey, Erin, you're on the radio right now with a show called Brooke and Jeffrey in the Morning.
Hi, Aaron.
Good
Hey.
morning, Aaron.
Welcome to the show.
What's going on?
We're doing a segment called a second date update. It's a very unfunny segment that we do because we heard you're not really into laughing and stuff a lot, but we're trying to help hook you up with. That's what she said earlier.
Wait, what? What?
You love
what?
laughing. You go to lots of comedy shows.
But you don't date people that make you laugh.
Yeah.
How did you guys get my number?
We got it from Darren, who you went on a date with about 3 weeks ago.
Darren the comedian.
My God.
Oh my
Okay.
God.
Yeah.
Was that like, oh my God? No.
Didn't sound like it.
I know.
That's kind of wild that he would give my number to a radio station, don't you think?
Well, not really, because we do this segment like 3 times a week.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This has been going on for decades at
Yeah.
this point. But the reason that he gave us your number is because he had a really nice time with you when the two of you went out on that bus tour.
Oh, and he said nice things about like how classy you were and smart and
It sounds like he's probably told you a lot already. I don't know exactly how much he shared with you about our first date.
Just to hit the highlights, it was a city bus tour. There was an awkward moment that we kind of mentioned before about him like hopping on and off the bus as like a joke.
and as you drove away still on the bus, he thought that'd be funny and he said that you didn't find that very humorous.
Yeah. Okay, good. So he did tell you that.
Yeah.
I mean, like, I like to laugh and everything, but just imagine being in my shoes, watching your date kind of like sort of not pointing and laughing, but like being outside of a bus watching you drive. I mean, I was horrified. Like we drove together. So I was like, am I going to now be stuck alone in his car when I get back to
Yeah,
it?
you're in like panic mode.
It's not funny to you.
No, we definitely don't have that much history to even be kind of pulling those types of jokes.
Yeah.
Yeah, good point.
But he did say that he apologized that night.
I mean, he did. He definitely did. And he caught up with me. So it ended up being fine. And like, I don't want to like hurt anybody's feelings. I think the best way to say it is like, we just don't really vibe.
Oh, comedians don't have feelings.
yeah.
It's fine.
We
yeah,
really
we're
like
already
that
depressed
stuff.
anyway, so
Yeah.
what are you going to do?
Look, I understand that sentiment. That's really nice of you to like keep his feelings in mind, but he's really confused. He's hoping to get a little bit of insight as to why you've, not talked to him in the last 3 weeks so that maybe he could find some closure.
All right. Well, since he decided to call you guys and ask for it, I mean, I'll tell you, but honestly, I think he's funnier on stage than he is in person. And that's it's only like on stage when it's scripted and they've had time to rehearse this bit that they're like funny. And maybe I just didn't get to see that side of him. So I don't want to say like he's not a funny person. I'll just say he's not my kind of comedy.
That's a great observation. Most people think comedians walk on stage and guess. You know, it's like these guys have practiced their jokes for months sometimes to deliver.
It's still not fun to hear
No.
as a
No.
comedian. You know, to hear you're not funny.
But we're comedians.
You know,
not everyone's going to find us funny.
That sucks.
Yeah.
He knows.
And
actually, he does know.
Yeah, he kind of does know that now because the way that the segment works, Aaron, is we have Darren listening on the other line.
Oh,
I bet he's just laughing and laughing right now.
He's already writing a new set with this. He's like,
that's
Use
good.
it for fuel, bro.
Is that Darren? Are you there? You cracking up?
Yeah. Sorry. So what happened?
What?
Wait, what? Were you listening?
You didn't hear her?
Yeah, I was busy. I was doing something around the house. You guys are taking forever.
Okay. It's kind of important. The whole reason you called us was so that you could hear her explanation. But
Is this another ADD comedian? Because we already have one of those.
listen, Darren, talk to Aaron.
hey, Darren. It sounds like maybe you didn't hear any of that, so that's probably for the best. But
Yeah. I was just wondering, like, what happened?
Oh, God.
We've gone over this already.
All right.
Aaron.
That's a good question. It's a very important question.
Maybe if you tell the story a few more times, it'll sink in for him. But go ahead, Aaron.
Darren, when you hopped off of the bus, the tour operator really put me at ease, like both with jokes, and he was also just really, really nice. And I think it's probably fair for me to tell you that he asked for my phone number.
Oh, my gosh.
The tour guide?
Good on him.
Yeah, I just thought he was so funny, and like,
oh God,
we have been out a couple of times, and I just don't quite feel right
We're
talking to
about
anybody
the
else.
same tour guide, right? This is the tour guide from the bus with the pretzel jokes and the kazoo.
Yeah,
Those are kind of corny tours.
I'm kind of laughing just thinking about it. I haven't
Yeah.
even heard what he says.
That's your kind of comedy. He's not even a real comedian. I'm out there every day grinding, honing my craft. This guy is a hack. Are you kidding me?
That's funny, man. Come on.
wait, well, Darren, while you're honing your craft, working in a quiet room, he's out there actually performing every day.
Oh.
That's an observation.
I mean, it's a lot of crowd work.
Doing observational humor for people on the sidewalk, museum jokes.
Do you know how hard it is to make history funny? And he does it.
Oh, dude. She's awesome. She's got his back, too.
Oh man.
Oh,
that's-
brother.
Does that hurt worse than her just not going out with you, Darren?
Well, I mean, she said she doesn't date comics. I guess she's sticking with that. This guy is definitely not.
That was a good one.
All right, you got a good one in there. Look, Darren, this is the point where normally I'd ask to send you two out on a date and we'd offer to pay for it. But
Yeah.
I think before I do that, now that you've heard, well, I guess kind of heard, you missed most of it. But now that you know that the girl that you dated is hooking up with the corny tour guide from the bus,
Wow.
do you still want us to ask her out for you?
Anybody who's into tour guide humor, I'm going to have to probably pass on.
Really? I wanted like a joke off between the two of them.
But she's already seen his jokes, and she clearly thinks this guy's better.
Oh,
You know,
You
just
can't have a
saying.
joke off if he doesn't have any jokes. How can we have a joke off?
Oh.
All right.
Maybe, Darren, quick, hop off the phone and then back on like you did on the bus.
We'll stay here.
That'd be hilarious.
Okay, try it.
Put it.
Are you gone?
Oh, we really did hop off. Well, I guess good luck, Aaron, with your new boyfriend.
Oh, no, I'm devastated. It didn't work out with Darren.
Oh, she's funny too.
Not the only one with jokes.
Okay.
Brooke and Jeffrey in the morning.
Man, this was a big win for bus tour guides everywhere.
Hey,
Yeah.
good on him. I mean, dad humor is on top again.
Yeah, male
You know?
and female bus tour guides, you really are natural comedians. You're out there educating the public about mid-century architecture and making people laugh and stealing our dates right out from under us. So we salute you. Good for you.
Yeah.
You know, I'm impressed that you really defended Darren as long as you did, since he couldn't even follow the phone call to begin with.
Yeah, dude. I mean, got him a great shot.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I can't blame him for tuning away from us.
Yeah, that's also true.
I've been there before, for sure. Mid-conversation sometimes.
All right, Jeff.
I'm not even listening right now.
Yeah.
You're the one talking most of the time.
Yeah, and I hate it. So I'm going to stop talking and just encourage you to go online and find our podcast. You can find all of our second dates and all of our show content wherever you get yours at Brooke and Jeffrey, and we will help you in your dating life.
We'll try.
We'll be here. I don't know how much help we'll be, but email the show. We'll call that person who's not calling you back.
Brooke and Jeffrey in the morning.
There's an uncomfortable situation I just found out from upper management. It's Brooke and Jeffrey in the morning. Because apparently, when you Google the letters SOTW, it used to be for Song of the Week.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Isn't it still?
We use that acronym because I've been pumping it out to my mods and subs, all the Jeff Setters, which is the name of it's my fan group.
He's a streamer.
They're proud
Jeff
to follow me
Mod
online, the
subscriber.
Jeff Setters. But anyway, now if you Google SOTW, the first suggestion that comes up is spaghetti on the wall. And that's an Urban Dictionary term.
So we
Trust
shouldn't look
you
it
do
up.
not want to get spaghettied on the wall. So
I feel like if you're a Jeffster, maybe you do.
I don't know.
yeah, the Jeff Setters might want to, but we're
Jeff
battling
Setter,
it right
that's
now.
what it was.
So
Right.
Meatballs are involved.
right now, I need all of the Jeff Setters and all the Jeffalopes. They're kind of rival.
many.
They're two rival Jeff gangs
I
to
see.
compete for my love.
Okay.
But I need everybody to come together to get the original SOTW Song of the Week back on top of Google. And a new one is coming up right after this. It is time for my Song of the Week.
All right, Jeff.
And you know, when I was 6 years old and I got my first pair of big kid shoes, it was at the greatest store in the entire world.
What's that?
Sears.
Oh my God.
Like heaven in that place.
We were a Penny's family, personally.
Ew.
You know?
Although that makes sense with where you come from. But where is Sears now?
Yeah.
Gone.
Wow.
Or at least on its way out.
Yeah.
And even though my family was too affluent for it, I heard Kenny Rogers Roasters was incredible until they got axed, along with TCBY, Tony Roma's Ribs,
Oh, my God.
and the KFC Double Down.
Oh, they're going to bring that back, though, aren't they?
Will they? I don't know. Why is it that every time something great comes along, somebody or some corporation has to swoop in and take it away from us?
Oh, man.
Oh, you are getting intense right now.
I'm intense because, look at that, it's happening once again. Because this Sunday is the deadline for the government to shut down TikTok.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
And how does that impact me specifically?
That's what we're all worried about, Jeff.
Well, producer Boyd makes me go on there twice a month and reply to listener comments, so you can tell I love it.
He's crushed.
Oh, my God.
Are you kidding me? Your songs go viral every week on TikTok. It's the only place people actually enjoy that.
I'm certainly not watching them. But many others are devastated by the news because it's a fun, addictive app that just allows you to like sit back and escape while being monitored by the Chinese.
Yeah, come on.
And what other app does that? Temu? No, thank you. Don't need that. That's why this week, in honor of the potential closing of an online legend, instead of singing Sam Smith's "Oh, Won't You Stay With Me,"
Oh, this is heartfelt.
it's Young Jeffrey's "Why'd Congress Say Delete?" Why did they do this to us? This is our final farewell to TikTok before it potentially goes away forever.
Wow,
Is this gonna be our last
Jeff.
swear?
I don't know. Do I need tissue? Am I going to cry?
I'm going to point when I'm ready. Here we go. Points. Now we're a day, maybe two from the TikTok ban. Getting kicked in the nuts by our Uncle Sam. What am I gonna do now with my hands? Because I can't keep it reels on Instagram. Why'd Congress say delete and cut my TikTok feed? Nuclear codes aren't mine to keep. Aboard on my toilet seat. I'm gonna sneak into Mexico, where my TikTok runs and my data roams. And Elon could buy it and make it worse. Quick, what's that number for JG Wentworth? Can't someone buy it, please? But just not Mr. Beast. 'Cause if it goes, all of Gen Z will be in mid-life crises. Will I become a Facebook troll? Is MySpace operational? Without a For You page to scroll, will LinkedIn be the place to go? Why Congress say delete just 'cause the app's Chinese? Meanwhile, our phones are built for cheap in Chinese factories. TikTok's a celebrities will start launching GoFundMes. The Costco boys boom boom in their jeans. TikTok, your clock's ticking like the Titanic. We are stuck on this sinking thing, and like those violinist strings, I'll keep playing until the final scene.
Wow, Jeff. Wow.
I would ask for an encore, but that's not possible.
Are you going to push us off the door just like Rose did? No. Just let us sink into the ocean.
We're all doomed if we're on TikTok at this point, but this is our final goodbye, TikTok.
Oh, well, it's been fun, guys.
So many memories.
I'm going to spend the next days on it constantly,
Yeah.
non-stop.
Aren't we just going to see everyone on Redbook or whatever, the other Chinese app?
I don't know. It's not working very well, and it's still in Mandarin, most of it, so I don't really know what's going on.
I need anyone but an American company to take my information. So please, someone make another TikTok.
The American companies already have your information.
I know. Come on, step it up, Germany or somebody.
Text in 78592 and tell us what you thought about the song of the week. We're going to post this video up on TikTok while it's still there, and then all of our other socials at Brooke and Jeffrey. Oh, man. End of an era.
We love you.
Follow us on YouTube because it's the same content.
Yeah.
It's your song of the week.
Brooke and Jeffrey in the morning.
I'm going to text 78592 that says, I'm trying to picture my life without TikTok.
Ooh, it's hard, isn't it?
It is difficult. What would I fill the space with? Working out? Binging Who's the Boss reruns?
Oh.
Intravenous drug use?
Let's not do that
I
one.
literally have no idea what my life will look like next
See what
week.
this leads to, guys? Come on.
Working out? Ugh. What is this country coming to?
That's the one that struck you.
A sweat might break out.
So un-American. And if you missed it, we are in the final 48 hours of the app TikTok before it goes away and gets banned by the U.S. government forever,
Do you
possibly.
think it's really going to happen?
I've learned that politicians always follow through with their promises.
Good point.
So
Well, they didn't last time.
Are always honest.
that's right.
Yeah.
Instead of the famous Sam Smith song, Oh, Won't You Stay With Me, I did my own version called Why'd Congress Say Delete? Because a lot of people are absolutely not happy. But we are getting a lot of feedback on our text board, 78592. Brooke, what are you seeing?
This one says, come on, Brooke. I always hear about how much you brag online with being being rich. Just buy the thing yourself.
Yeah, I do see you brag a lot online about your
Have I
wealth.
ever bragged about I am the cheapest person in the world.
Yeah.
You post yourself snowboarding. That's expensive.
Yeah, that's a subtle flex.
We read the hints.
In a coat that is so old that literally the logo for where you put your phone is a flip phone on it. I'm not exaggerating.
Vintage clothes do cost the most money. You're right. You might have to listen to the song again. It's going to be up at the Brooke and Jeffrey YouTube, Facebook, Insta, and TikTok for, maybe a couple of days at least.
All right.
Brooke and Jeffrey in the morning.
Taylor is on the phone with us right now. He is 0-2 all time, but back for more pain. And what does he do for a living? Taylor drives for Uber Eats and says he loves barbecue.
Oh, I was wondering why we're playing like a country twang music in the back.
Yeah, for barbecue. Now, does he love your barbecue as he's driving it to your doorstep? I don't know. Taylor, do you like to sample the product before you drop it off?
Nope, I like to eat it for myself.
Not as even a sample.
Maybe a little piece I'll give a sample.
Okay, there's some honesty.
For quality assurance.
Yes.
All right, well, let's send Brooke out of the studio so we can get to the game here. Taylor, you know how it works. 30 seconds to answer as many questions as possible. If you don't know when you can say pass, but you have to beat her outright if you want to win. Are you ready?
I am ready.
Good luck, my man. Your time starts now. The cable streetcar was patented on this day in 1871. It first went into operation in what California city?
Los Angeles.
What brand of kids cereal has the mascot Chip the Wolf?
Pass.
What color is SpongeBob SquarePants' tie?
Red.
In golf and tennis, how many tournaments make up a Grand Slam?
3.
What is the slogan for Disneyland?
I'm going to Disneyland.
I mean, that is.
I still can't think about the Super Bowl commercial, and that's what made me think of it.
Imagine walking up to it, and that's the sign you're reading.
That would be. Brooke's back in studio, so let's not say anything more about it. But let me see. On the screener here, it says, this spring you're going to be going to WrestleMania?
Whoa.
Oh, yes. I am very excited. I've been waiting for years to go.
Okay, wait.
Wow.
We have a huge wrestling fan in the room.
Digital Jake.
Who is your favorite wrestler?
My favorite wrestler of all time, I grew up in the 90s. Sting is my favorite wrestler of all time.
Sting is great, Taylor.
NWO Sting?
Excuse me?
Is it the NWO Sting or the current
Or the
Sting?
musician Sting?
the
Does he
one-
ever
the
get
one
up
I
on
know.
stage and just like slam
The
it?
Crow Sting when he was facing the NWO.
Oh, yeah, with the white face.
I'm still going with a musician. That's all I picture in my
Yeah.
head. Yep. Sting
He's a 70-year-old man
Yeah.
up there.
just rope dropping somebody.
Rope drop?
I don't know. Is that what it's called?
Yeah, I think it is, yeah.
Nope,
I don't know.
Jake got me a head no.
No.
I'm going to make it up.
Brooke, let's see.
Yeah, rope drop.
It's your turn. Are you ready?
Yes.
Your time starts now. The cable streetcar was patented on this day in 1871. It first went into operation in what California city?
San Francisco.
What brand of kids cereal has the mascot Chip the Wolf?
Chips Ahoy?
What color is SpongeBob SquarePants' tie?
Red.
In golf and tennis, how many tournaments make up a Grand Slam?
3.
What is the slogan for Disneyland?
The happiest place on earth?
The first sign of the zodiac starts on the spring equinox. What sign is it?
3, 2,
Aquarius.
We'll take it.
Okay. Yes, we will accept that answer and all your answers. It's time to go to the scoreboard to see how you did with Jose.
Who's your daddy?
I hate it when you say that.
Bolaños.
Taylor, you got 1 today.
Oh.
Oh, God.
Not impressed with himself.
All right.
And Brooke, you got 3.
Oh. Not stellar, but better than you, Taylor.
Pretty mid-performance
Yeah.
all around. Let's go over the answers for everybody. The cable streetcar, patented on this day, 1871, first went into operation in San Francisco in 1873.
Makes me want rice-a-roni.
I know. That's what I think of every time, too,
Good
because
branding.
of the trolley on the
Yeah.
front. San Francisco tree.
Yeah.
The brand of kids cereal with the mascot Chip the Wolf is not Chips Ahoy.
not a cereal.
Those are just cookies. I don't know how you feed your
But
children,
you were on
though.
the right path.
You add milk to a bowl. I mean, you can make anything cereal.
And this is the answer.
The correct answer was Cookie Crisp.
So it is chocolate chip cookies.
With the wolf that goes cookie. Cookie Crisp.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
That was one of my favorite cereals. I forgot about
and
it.
you didn't remember.
No.
It's been years.
But he did know the color of SpongeBob SquarePants' tie, which is the color red.
Yes.
In golf and tennis, it is 4 tournaments to make up a grand slam, the same as 4 runs
I get it now,
in
Jeff.
baseball.
You don't need to dumb
in
explain
baseball,
it to me.
first you have to have the first player hit and get on base.
Stop.
Then the second player.
Someone's on first, second, and
third,
oh,
yes.
Wow.
The slogan for Disneyland, in the meantime, is happiest place on earth.
Or Rope Drop City.
And the first sign of the zodiac on the spring equinox is an Aries.
Whoa, she's an Aquarius.
So Taylor was not enough to beat Brooke today, but just for playing, we're giving you a $50 Macy's gift card in celebration of National Use Your Gift Card Day, Saturday, January 18th. Use your gift card on something that you love at Macy's.
My girlfriend would love that. She loves Macy's.
Oh, me too. I agree with her.
You were bringing the girlfriend to WrestleMania?
Yeah, I'm bringing her.
Why didn't you sound excited when you said that?
No, I sound excited. I'm just folding up clothes right now.
Okay, now, we'll give you another chance to sound really excited when you answer the question. So, hey, you bringing your girlfriend with you to WrestleMania?
Oh, yes, we are going to have such a fantastic
Good man, Taylor.
Don't air the first part, okay?
Okay, you promised to take it out in editing.
Don't air that. I would get in trouble.
Ashley, leave it in. Let it go on the air. Leave it in. Anyway, Taylor, thanks for playing, man. Come back again soon. We're going to do Win Brooks Bucks same time on Monday.
Brooke and Jeffrey in the morning.